The cycle brand is proud of the 5,000-year-old heritage of our nation and has centered the company's mission and vision around the same. The Cycle Heritage Quiz is an endeavor in educating the future of India on our glorious past, our incredible architecture, our diverse culture, the great works of our literary legends and artists, the courage of our warriors and freedom fighters, the rich contributions of our scientists, and many more aspects, which make us a truly great nation. We now have the final for the Delhi cluster, where participants from across Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, and Ladakh have taken part. First up, we have from the Convent of Jesus and Mary School, Sanvi Rawat. Hi, Sanvi.
Hi, sir.
And Sanvi, how was your experience playing the prelim rounds this time?
It was great. I got to test my knowledge, and yeah, it was great.
Great, Sanvi, and all the very best for today.
Thank you, sir.
Next, we have from the Mothers International School, we have Sumaya Jain. Welcome, Sumaya.
Hello, sir. So basically, I had a lot of fun playing this quiz, and there were some new facts that I also got to know about the things.
Can you tell us any new fact that you got to know through this quiz?
Like, I don't really remember all of them because they were like questions. So
okay. Okay, not a problem. There will be lots of new facts in the cluster final as well. And hope you do really well. Next up, we are from the St. Paul's School, Trisha Agarwal. Welcome, Trisha.
Hello, sir.
And Trisha, since you're from Delhi, tell us one heritage location in Delhi that people must visit.
Okay, one Qutub Minar.
Qutub Minar, okay, great choice.
Best one.
Next, we have from the Rukmini Devi Public School, Pitampura, we have Riddhi Joshi.
Hi, sir. Thank you.
And Riddhi, how did you feel when you got to know that you have made it to the cluster final?
I just felt very excited and enthusiastic for participating, and this is such an honorable opportunity for me to participate in this quiz, and I would also get to know many more facts that I didn't know till now.
Okay, fantastic, great. All the best, Riddhi.
Thank you, sir.
Next up, we have from the Bal Bharati Public School, Rohini, we have Pranav Agarwal. Welcome,
Hello, sir.
Pranav.
Hello.
Yeah, hi Pranav, and tell us how was your experience attempting the prelims?
The quiz was quite interesting. I got to know more facts about the heritage of India. It was nice.
Great. All the best, Pranav.
Thank you.
Those were your 6 participants at the Delhi cluster final. It's time to start round 1, that is Laksha Bheda. Let's take a look at the rules for Laksha Bheda. 1 question per participant. This round does not pass. Each question has 4 options. Each participant gets 3 attempts, plus 15 if you answer correctly in the first attempt, plus 10 if you answer correctly in the second attempt, and plus 5 if you answer correctly in the third attempt. First participant is Sanvi, and we'll have question 1 up for you now. Sanvi, here is your question. During their time at the kingdom of Virat, who among the Pandavas took the guise of a horse trainer named Rantika? Is it A. Sahadev, B. Arjun, C. Nakul, or D. Bhim?
Is it A. Sahadev?
Let's click on A. Sahadev. Sorry, that's the wrong answer. You have 2 more tries.
C. Nakul.
Let's click on C. Nakul. Yes, Sanvi, Nakul is indeed the correct answer. You get 10 points. Now we'll move on to contestant 2, Sumaya. Sumaya, here is your question. In the final of the 1936 Berlin Olympics hockey tournament, under the leadership of Gyaanspace, which team did India beat 8-1? Is it A. Great Britain, B. Germany, C. Japan, or D. Netherlands?
that is a tough one.
Go for it. No negatives.
B. Germany.
Let's click on B. Germany. That's correct. Well done. That was a guess.
It was truly a guess.
Truly a guess, but sometimes the guess gets correct. Well done, Somaya. That's why we encourage people to answer. Don't pass the question, just answer, and you might get it correct. Well done, Somaya. You get 15 points. And now we'll move on to contestant number 3, and that is Trisha. Trisha, here is question number 3 for you. As per the Archaeological Survey of India, this site of the Indus Valley civilization had the world's oldest dock. Name the site. Is it A. Lothal, B. Dholavira, C. Mohenjo-daro, or D. Harappa?
I would like to answer C, Mohenjo-daro.
All right, let's click on C's Mohenjo-daro. That's not the correct answer. Your next attempt.
C, Dholavira.
Let's click on B, Dholavira. Sorry, Dholavira is not the right answer. Your last attempt. Simon. Okay, let's click on A, Lothal. Yes, that's the correct answer, Trisha. You get 5 points. Let's move on to contestant number 4, and that is Riddhi. Riddhi, your question. Which of these was designed by Eva Johann Linda Made de Maros, born in Switzerland to a Hungarian father and a Russian mother? Is it A. Padma Vibhushan, B. Dadasaheb Phalke Award, C. Bharat Ratna, or D. Paramveer Chakra?
I would like to go with C, Bharat Ratna.
Let's click on C, Bharat Ratna. That's not the right answer. Your next try.
B, Dadasaheb Phalke Award.
Let's click on B, Dadasaheb Phalke Award. Sorry, your last attempt. Go for it.
Padma Vibhushan.
Let's click on A, Padma Vibhushan. Sorry, that's also incorrect. No points for you, Riddhi. This is the Paramveer Chakra. She actually took the name of Savitri after she got married. So this was the design of the Paramveer Chakra. She actually also designed a lot of other gallantry awards, not just the Paramveer Chakra. Even the Ashok Chakra was actually designed by her. So no points for you, Riddhi, but interesting piece of information nevertheless. We will move on to Pranav. Let's have the question for Pranav. The Partition is a major plot point in Tamas, a highly acclaimed movie starring Om Puri and Deepa Sahi. The film is based on a novel by which famous Indian author, born in 1915 in Rawalpindi, which is in present-day Pakistan? Is it A. Khushwant Singh, B. Amrita Preetham, C. Bhisham Sahani, or D. Mulk Raj Anand?
I'd like to go with D, Mulk Raj Anand.
Let's go with D, Mulk Raj Anand. That's not correct. Your next attempt.
I'll go with C, Bhisham Sahani.
Let's click on C, Bhisham Sahani. That's correct, Pranav. Well done. 10 points to you. That's a decent start. It's time to move on to round 2. That is Jigyasa. Let's take a look at the rules. One direct question per participant. Passes, blockers. Plus 10 for every correct answer, direct or on pass. We will start off with contestant 1, that is Sanvi. Okay, Sanvi, your question. The world's highest cricket ground, about 2,444 meters above sea level, was built in 1893 at the summer capital of a princely state. In which hill station is it located?
Himachal.
No, which is the hill station? Himachal is a state.
Sikkim.
No, can't give it to you. We will pass on to contestant 2, and that is Sumaya.
Answer is Chel.
Yes, Chel is the right answer. Very good. Which was also used by the Maharaja of Patiala at one point of time. Absolutely correct. Chel is indeed the right answer. Sumaya gets 10 points, and the next direct question is going to come your way. Sumaya, your question. First established as Hotel India in 1934 by brothers Lakshmi Chand and Madan Gopal, the hotel building sported rooms available for rent, a bar, and a restaurant. After setting up more establishments ranging from coffee shops to specialty restaurants, the brothers opened their first eponymous fast food restaurant at Connaught Place in 1977. Which chain?
Nirula's.
Yes, Nirula's. Absolutely correct. It is Nirula's. Well done. Good guess. Was that a guess, Sumaya, or you knew this?
I've been there, I've been there for the guests only.
Okay, fantastic. Great, Sumaya. You get 10 more points. And we will now move on to question 3 for contestant 3, and that is Trisha. Trisha, here is your question. About 1,000 artifacts were sent from India to London in 1948 to 49 for an exhibition at the Royal Academy's Burlington House. After the artifacts were returned, they were kept in the Darbar Hall of Rashtrapati Bhavan for a while. These were the first assets of which Indian institution? By institution, it means generic, okay? It doesn't mean like a college or a school or anything like that. It could mean like anything. It could be a place for keeping things. It could be a financial institution. It could be, it's in a broad sense, okay? So just wanted to clarify that. So when you talk about institution, just don't think like college or school.
I would like to pass this question.
Okay, passing. We will move on to Riddhi.
Ames.
Ames. Okay, no, not Ames. We will pass on to Pranav.
I'll
Yes,
pass.
Pranav. Passing. Pass on to contestant 1, and that is Sanvi.
Sir, is it Burlington House?
Okay, no. We will pass on to Sumaya. Yes, Sumaya, go for it.
The National Museum.
Yes, it is the National Museum. Good answer there, Sumaya, once more. 10 more points. We will move on to contestant number 4, and that is Riddhi. Riddhi, here is your question. This Mughal emperor granted the East India Company the zamindari rights to 24 villages in Bengal after an English surgeon, William Hamilton, cured him just before he got married. The surgeon got, among other things, 2 diamond rings, an elephant, a horse, and rupees 5,000. Name this emperor who overthrew Jahandar Shah.
Aurangzeb.
Not Aurangzeb. Good try though. We will pass on to Pranav.
Farrukhsir.
Yes, Farrukhsir is indeed the correct answer. Well done. Pranav, you get 10 points. Next direct question is actually going to be for you. At 36, he became one of the youngest cabinet ministers at the center in the Indira Gandhi government in 1967. He has a PhD on the political thought of Sri Aurobindo. He was the son of the last ruling Maharaja of the princely state of Jammu and Kashmir. Who are we talking about?
I don't know. I'll pass.
Okay, passing. We will pass on to Sanvi.
Sir, is it Sushma Swaraj?
Not Sushma Swaraj. I said he actually, not she. We will pass on to Sumaya.
Just one guess. Is it Karan Singh?
Karan Singh is right, Sumaya. Well done. 10 points to you. With that, we come to the end of round number 2. Let's take a look at the scores. Scores after round number 2 are as follows. Right now, Sanvi is on 10 points. Sumaya has had a great first 2 rounds. She's crossed a half century. She's on 55. Very well done. We have Trisha on 5. We have Riddhi on 0. And we have Pranav on 20. The top 2 are going to qualify for our national quarterfinals. So in qualifying position right now are Sumaya and Pranav. Okay. We will now move on to round number 3. Round number 3 is called Trishanku. Let's take a look at the rules. 1 question per participant. This round does not pass. 3 clues leading to something or someone, plus 15 for getting it in the first attempt, plus 10 for the second attempt, and plus 5 for the third attempt. We will start off with contestant number 5, and that is Pranav. In the courtyard of this monastery, there is a gallery with paintings of Mahasiddhas, or Mahasiddhas are those who have in a single lifetime achieved direct realization of the Buddha's teachings. No negatives, and you can attempt after every clue.
I like the second clue.
Let's move on to clue 2. The monastery, located around 45 kilometers from Leh, was re-established in 1672 by Senge Namgyal.
I'll go ahead for the third clue.
Clue 3 coming up. This monastery is famous for an annual festival honoring Padma Sambhava held in June.
I don't have any idea.
Okay, so this is the Hemis Monastery in Ladakh. The most famous monastery in Ladakh probably. So it is the Hemis Monastery, famous for the Hemis festival as well. Okay, let's move on to the next question, and that is going to be for contestant 4, and that is Riddhi. Riddhi, here is your question. The first test match at this venue was held way back in 1948, from 10th to 14th November between India and West Indies.
Next clue, please.
Clue 2 coming up. The earlier name of the stadium was derived from a fortress built by a member of the Tughlaq dynasty.
Next clue, please.
Okay, clue number 3 coming up. This stadium has stands named after Bishan Singh Bedi, Mohinder Amarnath, and Gautam Gambhir.
No clues.
No more clues. Actually, there are only 3 clues. I wish you had answered. We can't give you the points anymore, or no points for you, unfortunately, Riddhi. This is the Firoz Kotla. You should have taken a guess. This is the Firoz Kotla in Delhi, or the Arun Jaitley Stadium. None other than that, Riddhi. That's a bad miss probably, but no problem. There are more questions to go, especially the last round. We will move on to Trisha now. Trisha, here is your first clue. This character from the Ramayana is said to be a son of Surya.
Khan.
Karn, no, this is from the Ramayana. Let's move on to the next clue. When Lord Rama decided to take Samadhi in the Sarayu River, he also retired from the earth and appointed his nephew Angad as the next king of Kishkinda.
Bali?
Not Bali. Let's move on to the next clue. He is the younger brother of the Banerjea king Bali. You answered Bali now. That's his brother.
Vibhishan?
Not Vibhishan. Bali was the Baner king and his brother was Sugriv, who helped Rama in the battle against Ravana. This is none other than Sugriv. Let's move on to contestant 2, and that is Sumaya. Sumaya, your first clue. This famous poet was born on 23rd September 1908 in Sumaria village in Begusarai district in present-day Bihar.
Ramdhari Singh Dinkar.
Okay, that's correct. Well done, Sumaya. 15 points to you. Very good. How did you get it from just the birth date and the district?
No, actually the birthplace, I've recently heard it in like when our teacher was teaching something like my Hindi teacher. So she mentioned that Ramdhari Singh Dinkar was born in Bihar, so I had a guess from that.
Okay. Good. Well done, Sumaya. 15 points. Next, we will move on to contestant number 1, that is Sanvi. His Royal Highness Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, laid the foundation stone of the college at Hotchkiss on 20th January 1959.
So next clue.
Let's move on to clue 2. Prominent alumni of this institute include Vinod Khosla, who's the co-founder of Sun Microsystems, and Sachin Bansal, co-founder of Flipkart.
So next clue.
Last clue coming up. Satellite campuses of this institute located in Hotchkiss are in Sonipat and Jhajjar.
So is it IIT?
Which IIT? Very simple. You know which IIT it is. Which IIT is it? In which city?
Delhi.
Yes, of course it is in Delhi. A Hotchkiss, where is it? Why do you feel so nervous? It's absolutely IIT Delhi. So I was giving you points for IIT only, but the thing was that I wanted to hear from you. It is IIT Delhi. It is IIT Delhi. Hotchkiss is in Delhi, right? So 5 points to you, Sanvi. With that, we come to the end of round number 3. It's time to take a look at the scores. Scores after round number 3 are as follows. Sanvi is on 15 points. Sumaya is doing really well. She's on 70 points. Trisha is on 5 points. Riddhi is on 0. And Pranav is on 20. The top 2 from here are going to qualify for our national quarterfinals. So Sumaya is looking very good on the scoreboard. Tight fight for second spot between Pranav and Sanvi at the moment. Let's move ahead to round number 4. That is called Divya Drishti. Let's take a look at the rules for Divya Drishti. One direct question per participant, all based on visuals. This round passes anti-clockwise. +10 for every correct answer, direct or on pass. First question is for contestant number 5, and that is Pranav. Pranav, here is your first question. This is a photograph taken by an American satellite of a nuclear reactor. In which suburb of a major city is this located? Of course, it is in India.
Do I have to say the state or the city?
The suburb of the city. They were very specific location.
I'll pass.
Okay, passing. We'll pass on to Riddhi.
Parmanu in Rajasthan.
Not Parmanu. It's not called Parmanu. Let's move on to contestant 3, please.
Katra, Jammu Kashmir.
No, that's not correct. We will pass on to contestant 2, that is Sumaya.
All right. So this is Bhabha Atomic Research Center. It is in Maharashtra, Mumbai.
Which suburb of Mumbai?
Not sure.
Okay. We will pass on to contestant 1, and that is Sanvi.
So no clue.
Okay. Sumaya was very close, but can't give it to you. It is indeed the Bhabha Atomic Research Center, but this is in Trombay. Okay, this was a special place. This is Trombay, a suburb of Mumbai. So can't give it to you, Sumaya. You were very close, but I said suburb of a major city. So no points for you, Sumaya. Next, we will have question for contestant 4 is Riddhi. Riddhi, your question is, what in Delhi is named after this Duke and uncle of George V or King George V?
Okay. I would like to pass.
Okay, passing. We will pass on to contestant 3, and that is Trisha.
Is it Lutyens Road?
Not Lutyens Road. Let's pass on to contestant 2, and that is Sumaya.
All right. So I have to name the place which is named after him.
Yeah. Correct. Yes.
Connaught Place.
Yes, Connaught Place. Yes, that's the place. Connaught Place. Absolutely correct. Well done. 10 points to you, Sumaya. Good crack. Good quizzing. Yes, Trisha, here is your visual. This former palace, partially modeled on the Viceroy's house, has housed one of India's premier cultural institutions. Okay, name this or name it. What cultural institution or what museum or what gallery is located here? Very famous gallery.
Art gallery.
I can't give you just for art gallery. Okay, let's pass on to contestant 2, and that is Sumaya.
It's a pass.
Okay, it's a pass. We will move on to contestant number 1, and that is Sanvi.
Sir, is it National Gallery of Modern Art?
Yes, correct. Good answer, Sanvi. Absolutely correct. It's the famous NGMA in Delhi, National Gallery of Modern Art. That's a very, very important answer for you. We will now move on to contestant number 2, Sumaya, for her direct question. Sumaya, your question is, name this famous tabla player beside Pandit Ravi Shankar. This tabla player was born in Jammu.
Zakir Hussain.
Not Zakir Hussain. We will pass on to contestant number 1, and that is going to be Sanvi.
Sir, is it Shankar Nag?
Not Shankar Nag. We will pass on to contestant 5, and that is Pranav.
I don't know. I'll pass.
Okay, passing to contestant 4, and that is going to be Riddhi.
I would like to make a guess. Bhimsen Joshi.
Not Bhimsen Joshi, but Durg, you tried. We will pass on to contestant 3, and that is going to be Trisha.
I would like to pass this.
We will pass on this time to, this was actually Sumaya's question. So this is not Zakir Hussain, this is Zakir Hussain's father, Ustad Allah Rakha. This is Ustad Allah Rakha, who is Zakir Hussain's father. So no problem. No one gets points for this one, but we have one more question to go. But before that, it's time to take a look at the scores. The scores after 3 rounds and 4 questions of round number 4 are as follows. Right now, we have Sanvi, who's answered a very important question very recently and now has moved on to second spot. She's on 25 points. Sumaya has been answering brilliantly from the very start. She's in the lead, of course, with 80 points. Trisha is on 5 points. Riddhi yet to open her account. And Pranav is on 20 points. So Pranav and Sanvi, the fight is among you two for the second spot. One last answer can decide who qualifies for the national qualifier. Let's find out who makes it. And let's move on to question number 5 of round number 4. This is the direct one for Sanvi. Your question is very simple. You just have to name this bird, okay? And I need a 3-word answer. I need a 3-word answer for this one.
Sir, is it black-necked crane?
Yes, black-necked crane is absolutely correct. Well done, Sanvi. Fantastic answer. 10 points to you, and you definitely qualify for our national quarterfinal. So the final scores after 4 rounds are as follows. Riddhi, not your day, but I'm sure you learned a lot from this quiz, and we will see you back at the next edition of the Cycle Heritage Quiz. You don't score today, but I'm sure you go back with a lot of knowledge. Trisha, well tried. You made it this far. That's a credit in itself. You scored 5 points. Pranav, you had a decent start, but failed to capitalize on that momentum. Pranav, you end up third with 20 points. Qualifying in second spot from the Delhi cluster to our national quarterfinal is Sanvi, who had a brilliant last round. And Sanvi ends up on 35 points and becomes our qualifier for our national quarterfinal. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
And winning this quiz, the Delhi cluster, which is always a very, very competitive cluster, dominating from start to finish, is from the Mothers International School, Sumaya, who scores 80 points. Congratulations, Sumaya. Very well done.
Thank you, sir.
So Sumaya and Sanvi will represent Delhi in the national quarterfinals. The Delhi cluster final at the Cycle Heritage Quiz 2022 turned out to be a very interesting affair. One participant definitely led from the start to finish, and that was Sumaya from the Mothers International School. But all the other participants struggled to cope up with the questions sometimes. But then at crucial moments, it was Sanvi who came up with some brilliant answers and sealed her spot in the national podium. Commiserations to Pranav, Riddhi, Trisha. All of you tried very hard, and it's a great achievement to qualify for the cluster final in such a competitive cluster. So don't feel bad. I'm sure you went back with a lot of knowledge. So with that, we come to the end of the Delhi cluster final. Till we meet again in our next cluster final, stay safe, stay happy, stay curious. Thank you very much.